Connection between points, lines, and planes, and what that has to do with algebra that you guys have learned before. I'm going to look at two problems here. First, we're going to look at number 28 as an example of finding a point that does not fit on a line, and then we're going to see in number 30 that it does. And here's why. What we're trying to do is say if we have this line, so in this case we've got a line filled with a ton of different points that we can call y equals x plus 1. We're trying to see if the point A is actually on that line or if it's somewhere else. And we can do this just using algebra, using substitution. I rewrote this over here. So here's number 28. There's the line. There's the point that we want to find if it's on the line. And of course this point, 1 is really our x coordinate and y is really our 0 is really our y coordinate. And all we're going to do then is substitute this stuff in and see if the equation holds true. Okay, so when I plug 1 in here for x, it's going to go there, and when I plug 0 in for y, it's going to go here. The equation would look like that. 0 equals 1 plus 1. Well, 0 doesn't equal 1 plus 1. 0 equals 2 doesn't make any sense. So what we can say is that this point 1, 0 is not on the line y equals x plus 1. If I actually graphed out the line y equals x plus 1, it would look something like this. And point 1, 0 would be over here, not on that line. Let's do one more like this, but you'll see this one actually does work. We're going to find the point ends up on the line. This is number 30. Same thing from page 7 in your textbook. If we plug this point, 1, 6, into the equation, this is our x value, this is our y value, and so 1 would go in here, 6 would go in here. The new equation that I'd be trying to figure out if it's true would be 6 equals 4 times x, which was 1, plus 2, and 6 really does equal 4 plus 2, 6 equals 6. And so we would say that point A, 1, 6, really is on this line because the substitution works. If you wanted to actually graph it, the line itself, 4x plus 2, would go through that point, pretty steep, like that. It looks something kind of like that, and 1, 6 would be a point on that line. But we didn't need to actually graph it because the substitution is there and we already proved that it works that way.